it's Kosmo. I'm freshening up my mineral licks. I've had great success with these, and I don't buy the designer mineral items, ingredients. Deer are ruminant, as a cow is. I've talked a lot to my cattleman friends, and this is the kind of thing that they use, and the deer actually eat the mud so in the mineral lick when it gets filled full of water. So I'll show you the ingredients. The first one is trace mineral, and it's just kind of red and granular, and you can kind of see there what that looks like. The second ingredient is dicalcium phosphate, and you see it's very granular as well. And the third ingredient is stock salt, and it's just regular ground up fine salt. My ingredient list is 2 trace mineral to 1 dicalcium phosphate and 1 stock salt. I use a peanut butter jar, so I put in 2 jars of the mineral, 1 jar of dical, 1 jar of salt, and I mix that up in a bucket. Today I'm going to be adding about 60 pounds of total mix because this is a big lick. And as you can see in the mineral lick here, the deer have really torn it up, and you see a lot of footprints and hoof prints on it. And so there's been a lot of activity, and I'm actually going to show, I put a trail camera on it, so I'm going to show you the kind of activity that I got. I used to do this with a shovel, but I have since borrowed one of these little tillers, and they work really, really well. So I'm going to show you how we till that up. As you can see, this tiller really moves the dirt around a lot, so I'm just going to rake it back so that it's pretty even, because I want a good even disbursement of my minerals. I went to the co-op to get these ingredients. I got 100 pounds of trace mineral, 50 dical, 50 stock salt, and I paid $44.66. If you try to go weigh that price against any of the designer mineral products out there, you'll find that you'll save hundreds of dollars over the stuff you get at the outdoor store by going to the co-op. And again, I've got about 60 pounds of my mix for this lick, because it's quite big and the deer have really been hitting it well. So then I'll just till that in and mix it up again. And once again, I'll rake this out smooth. There you are, we're just ready for water. Now water is what makes this all work. It has to dissolve. So I just use these water jugs. I don't want to use my chemical tank because I want the deer to eat this and I want it to be healthy for them. The dicalcium phosphate is good for bones and antler growth, and it'll help the does with their fawns and just make a healthier herd. So this is a really good thing if you're a habitat manager and you care about your healthier deer herd. This is a really good thing to do. This mineral lick is 3 years old. When I started it, 5 gallons of water would fill it completely full. And I'm putting 40 gallons of water in here right now, and it barely even scratches it. It takes about 130 gallons to fill this thing up. And the deer have consumed the dirt, which means they're eating the mud. And at the end of this, I'm going to tack on a whole bunch of trail cam pictures that I put a camera on this to actually show you the kind of production and the gathering spot that this is for the deer. And turkeys and squirrels and everything else use it too, so it's a really cool thing for all the wildlife. But I've got my mineral lick right here by my feeder and my food plot with the stand. They've got everything that they could possibly want. So to recap, trace mineral, dicalcium phosphate, and stock salt. 2 trace mineral, 1 dical, 1 stock salt. That's the ratio. Doesn't matter what vessel it is. In a lick this big, I put about 60 pounds of the mix total in here. I do it about once a year to freshen the thing up, and I really get a lot of activity. And when it's really dry, I haul water to keep them wet so that they keep using it. Call the co-op, get those ingredients. I'll put them up on the page at the end, but get those ingredients. You'll save a ton of money, and you'll have great production for your deer, and the herd will be healthier for it.